From the treasure trove that is Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, WHHI-TV presents the Cross County Bowl between the Hardeeville Canes and the Hilton Head Seahawks, sponsored by Summit Services. I'm Marcus Walsh. The Hardeeville Canes come in still a growing program since their split from Ridgeland Hardeeville in 2022. Hilton Head has been around a while. Hilton Head hosts this matchup with a very deep upper class of talent and weapons in all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams. Hardeeville has some very special athletes on all sides of the ball as well. Hilton Head averages near 35 points per game thus far and has given up 20. Hardeeville has averaged 23 points per game and given up a shade over 32.5. Whoever can make the all-important stop and execute on special teams could win this one. Are you ready for some football? We have the kickoff of the Cross County Bowl on WHHI-TV coming up shortly, but first, it's Forrest Tucker with the WHHI Pregame Show, sponsored by Loco Sports, and it starts right now.
Welcome to the Loco Sports Pregame Show, everybody. Forrest Tucker with you as we get you set for Hardeeville at Hilton Head Island. One team looking to maintain momentum and the other is trying to stop a skid. We begin with head coach Arthur Gardner's team, who have not won since week 0. However, they've seen a ton of production out of two-way talent Kamari Brown so far this season.
Get it out!
Of course, one man can't do it all, and the Ville has been outscored 66-26 in their last two games, putting this team at 1-2. In Gardner's first year as head coach after being a longtime Lowcountry assistant, he wants his guys to be resilient, and with region play looming, now's the perfect time for them to pick up steam.
Well, what they're doing right now is they're showing up to practice like we ask them to, and it's on us as coaches to come up with the best game plan possible, just so they can be successful on Friday night. Hilton Head is going to be a great challenge. They know that. We know that. But, at the same time, we still have to go out there and put up a fight, We'll see what the scoreboard reads when it's all over, but we're going to go out there and we're going to compete for 4 quarters.
As for the impactful and prolific Brown, he found the end zone 8 times in the first 3 games of this campaign. He also had a laundry list of a stat sheet versus East Clarendon last week with 12 solo tackles, 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, 1 forced fumble, and 1 blocked field goal. That's not even all of it. Every game is a chance for him to catch the eyes of the college game.
So time is winding down. I'm trying to get an athletic scholarship, but if I don't, I'm still trying to go to college for academics. I'm just looking for an opportunity. It doesn't matter if it's JUCO, D3, D2, D1, it don't matter. I'm just looking for an opportunity. I feel like I'm doing pretty decent. There's always room for improvement, so nobody's perfect, but I'm always open to my ears and my eyes to being better.
Another key part of this team is how dedicated they are as a unit in film study. Coach Gardner tells me that he's been very detailed in film study with this side since the beginning of the season, and that surprised some of the players and inspired them to make sure they're students of the game just like he is. All right, that's all for Hardeeville. Up next, we're going to preview the home team, Hilton Head Island, right after this break.
The Loco Media Network is the place to keep up with local sports news across the South Carolina Lowcountry and subscribe to all your favorite shows. From the Loco Sports Lowdown and Loco Pigskin Live to the Loco Hoops Report and USCB All Access. Plus new shows like Red's Barbershop and Under the Bus, featuring hilarious banter on the biggest stories in sports. Find them all on the Loco Media YouTube channel. Go Loco!
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Welcome back to the Loco Sports Pregame Show on WHHI. Forrest Tucker with you as we get you caught up to speed on the Hilton Head Island Seahawks. They're trying to put back-to-back wins together for the first time this season.
We just want to get better every single week, and I think last year was a case in point with that, where maybe one week we didn't have focus and we dropped one and that we probably shouldn't have dropped, and I think that was a great learning lesson for these guys.
Head coach BJ Payne's team is on the younger side this season and is relying on a strong group of upperclassmen to make sure this team improves every week. The Seahawks are making sure every man masters his job, building trust within the group. Junior quarterback Derek Ranishevsky is keeping a close eye on the process.
I feel like I've grown a lot since last year as a leadership role, and as a captain, I've taken responsibility as getting the guys that need to get the extra work in and staying on them, We have a very young core, we have a very young O-line, graduated 3 great guys. So now we have to pick it up, we have to keep on them, encourage them is the most important thing. Encouragement with a young team is the most important thing, and that's how we'll go far in the season and playoffs.
There are a ton of playmakers on both sides of the ball on this team, but watch out for one thing that Coach Payne says they've excelled with so far.
I think we have 6 interceptions through 3 games, and I think like 10 calls turnovers altogether, which is pretty good. We're averaging, almost 4 a game.
Right, that is all for our pregame show. Up next, the Fat Babies tailgate party, and then after that, we have Marcus and Daniel getting you ready for kickoff.
Hey everyone, welcome on into the tailgate party. I'm here with Eric Oversteak here at Fat Babies Pizzas and Subs. So good to see you.
Great to see you again.
Football season is here, means good food, good games. So what do you have for us here today?
Well, I'm doing the cheesesteak. We do onions, mushrooms, peppers in this cheesesteak, a blend of American cheese and provolone.
Nice.
It gives you the decadency of the American cheese melted through the steak and the togetherness of the provolone. Really makes a good cheesesteak. And I also put out a pies pie slice. Everybody knows about our pizzas, but sometimes they don't know that we sell pizza by the slice. It's absolutely enormous. It comes off a 24-inch pizza. And so it's a meal in and of itself, and a lot of people like to get the slice instead of a big heavy meal so that they can indulge on a couple extra beverages.
Nice, that is a very big slice. So with this delicious food, what drinks do you have for us?
Well, I think a lot of people don't know that we carry a couple new cocktails. This is kombucha. We actually carry 2 non-alcoholic kombuchas and 3 hard kombuchas.
Yeah.
And then we also have THC beverages. These are Delta 9s. We carry onlys, 4 or 5 different brands. They range from really sweet, like a regular soda, down to a very mild seltzer. All of them are delicious. They give you a nice little, great little euphoric feeling. Lots of fun. People are liking them, and I think it'll go well with football.
Good food, good drinks. You can come here, check Eric and his crew out here at Fat Babies Pizzas and Subs. Tons of TVs to check out the games, and we will be right back with our game right after this.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Today we're here at No Bull Mattress. Shannon, tell us a little bit about the concept.
So No Bull Mattress, we're locally owned and operated, and all of our mattresses are manufactured in the United States. And that's how we save you 55 to 80% off without sacrificing quality or comfort. Come see for yourself. Mention us you saw us on TV for an extra special bonus. Now offering long-distance white glove delivery. Shop local, save money, and get a great night's sleep at No Bull Mattress.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Direct your attention to the flag. As our own Seahawks choir leads us in honoring America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rankled, the bells were singing there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, your Seahawks winners.
I'm going to be your referees for the night, okay? Let me introduce my crew. On my right is Mr. Luttrell, our line judge. Mr. Simpson is our back judge. Mr. Bagley is our linesman. And Mr. Washington is our umpire. Okay, gentlemen, sportsmanship at all times, okay? Y'all the captains, we depend on you guys to take care of your teams, okay? If we see something, get your intention to take care of it, okay? If we have to take care of it, it's not going to be good. All right? Any questions for us? Just remember your uniforms, guys. Everything's got to be covered, okay? All right, here's my coin. That's, what, you want to take my coin already? That's tails. That's going to be heads. Okay, I'm going to flip it and let it hit the ground. Before I flip it, call it. Tails. Tails is called. It is tails. What you want to do? You're going to defer. That means you want the ball, correct? What end do you want to defend? You're going to defend that end? All right, turn your backs to the goal line on that side. Face you this way, okay? Come on, just follow. There we go. Hilton head will receive. All right, gentlemen, shake hands and good luck.
Move left to right on your radio dial. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, on your...
Here at the Nest, Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, the rest of our WHHI-TV crew with you with the Summit Services High School Football Bowl Series Game of the Week. It's the Cross County Bowl between these two. Hilton Head comes in at 2-1, and Hardeeville comes in at 1-2. And partner, we've got some news right at the top that there are some injuries and some issues with both teams physically that we want to get to before kickoff.
Yeah, well, the outright star and leader of the Hardeeville Hurricanes, Kamari Brown, we found out had a pretty severe thumb injury, at least severe enough to keep him out of uniform tonight. And
right.
He is the go-to guy in every direction for this team, so that's a huge loss and will hamper their performance tonight without a question. I also ran into Matthew Zarnecki, who's the father.
The kick is up, and we're underway. Efren Tinoco kicks it off, and the return for Hilton Head. They've got some room down the sideline. Hilton Head with a huge return across the 30 and down inside the 30-yard line near the 28. Great return for Hilton Head by number 33. What a play to start it for Lewis Gadsden, wide receiver, defensive back. He is a junior, and that was a heck of a play to start it off with a great kickoff return, DC.
Well, Marcus, in last week's game at Ridgeland Hardeeville, or Ridgeland and Well Branch, it took us about 46 minutes to see our first touchdown.
Yeah.
We almost got one in the first 10 seconds.
We might get one in about the first 46 seconds. Real quick, continue with the injury report.
Ran into Matthew Zarnecki, the father of the star running back, linebacker, number 28 for the Hilton Head Seahawks. Said he suffered a tibia injury in the James Island game 2 weeks ago. Was cleared to play tonight, but he's still questionable, so that could be a huge loss for Hilton Head if he doesn't play tonight.
Ranajetsky gonna hand it off up the middle. Big run up the gut. This could be a touchdown. It will be. Up the middle goes number 25. Heck of a run by Javen Risher. He's had himself a great last couple of weeks for sure for Hilton Head. It looked to me like he got in. And that's what they're going to call it. It's a touchdown, and it is brought to you by our touchdown sponsor. That's TCL. Together we are unwavering at TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry, and it's 6-0, less than 46 seconds in. We're talking 19 seconds in.
Yeah, that looked a little too easy to start the game. We didn't get our first touchdown in 10 seconds, but we got it in 19 seconds. Almost as good.
Absolutely. Our pregame brought to you by Loco Sports, as the two-point try will not be successful. It's no good as it falls just short. 6-0 in favor of the Seahawks, just 19 seconds in. We're going to take a timeout, be back with much more of the Cross County Bowl, only on WHHI-TV after this.
Hi, I'm Jim Lanero, managing partner of Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. Giuseppe's has been serving the Lowcountry for over 41 years, and I've been proud to be a part of this tradition since almost the beginning. Giuseppe's was created with one thing in mind: great food, but also giving back to a wonderful community that has supported us since day one. Whether you visit the original location here in Shelter Cove or our Bluffton location, you're always part of the Giuseppe's family.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. This is your last chance to get a 2024 Ford Transit with up to $11,000 off MSRP or 0% financing for 60 months. Call or come see me today, only at OC Welch Ford.
We welcome you back. 11:41 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 in favor of the Seahawks of Hilton Head. Lindstedt will kick it off, and the kick is deep. And it's going to be returned by number 10 near the sideline. And it's going to be fielded and taken to about the 35-yard line. Our presenting sponsor, of course, is Summit Services. Summit Services, cooling, heating, electrical, and pools. Be sure to call Summit to receive 10% off coming up. And they'll have that for you. Here are our officials. Jerry Hart, our referee, along with Craig Washington, J.M. Bagley, Dalton Luttrell, and Scott Skesney. Good crew, and Jerry Hart, we saw him last week. We see him again this week. And there's Mr. Official there on your right side of your screen.
Is that Jerry Hart?
First down and 10. He looks good.
It's a Jerry Hart emoji.
We want to thank Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all year long. They're your leading performance service in the Lowcountry. That's a bad snap, and having to scramble on it, and then with a big hit after the play. Scrambling on it was number 13, Emiliano Santiago, the quarterback, 6'1", 185. And then Hilton had a guy come in there in a late hit. Did not quite see a number.
Penalty. Still first down.
First down after the whistle. Those are never good. Loco Sports, our pregame sponsor, celebrating the successes of our local teams and athletes in the Lowcountry. First down and long. First down and long, the snap goes to Santiago. He's going to chuck it downfield. He's got a man down there, and it's tipped and nearly caught down around the 40-yard line, but it'll go incomplete. Kyrell Jamison, the intended target. He is a junior, and great defense down there by the great Hilton Head defense. You take a look at both these teams, DC, I think I'm looking at North Carolina and Miami out of the ACC.
It's
very similar.
Extremely similar. And we saw the LSU uniforms of Whale Branch last week.
Last year we saw LSU and NC State, or I should say last week. I guess that makes me Brad Nessler and you're Bob Greasy. We just need to find where Todd Harris is roaming.
I'm no Bob Greasy. About the closest resemblance to Bob Greasy is I wore number 12 in high school.
Hey, there you go. Here's a run towards the middle, and it's going to be interesting to see with Kamari out how they're going to be able to work on the ground game. That's Jonathan Green, the junior. He is 5'7", and about $145.
Yeah, we talk about the loss of a leader and a talent like Kamari Brown. You know, that doesn't only affect you on the field, it affects you off of the field. You know, to know that your leader, your spiritual leader, your motivational leader is on the sidelines, you know, that's a downer for the entire team. So they've got to really be resilient tonight to overcome that.
High snap on fourth down. They're going to have to try to get it away. I think it was partially blocked. It's going to go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And Hilton Head again going to get great field position. First down and 10. And here's the injury report. We talked about Kamari Brown. He's out with the thumb. And then you mentioned the situation with Zarnecki.
Yep, and maybe I wasn't supposed to know that, but I got it from his dad, so I felt entitled to say something. You know, and if Zarnecki's going to rest that leg, probably tonight is a good night to do it.
That's right.
Before they enter region play.
You got a tough game with Bluffton coming up in a couple of weeks. We'll be there for that. First down, Hilton Head at the 42-yard line. The snap goes to Renajetsky, hands it off towards the left side. And a nice little gainer down the left side for Hilton Head. And that is number 32, Caden Stewart. Little jet sweep, and he does well there. Stewart, wide receiver, defensive back, and a senior. Caden Stewart, a heck of a basketball player as well.
You know, and even though BJ team has a younger team, lost a lot of seniors last year, he loves the talent that he's got. He's got 3 new offensive linemen, but you can see folks just looking at the line, they've got size and they're athletic.
The snap, pass over the middle, got a man downfield, and it is complete. That's a heck of a catch by Ty Weidman. First down brought to you by Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. He's there for all your insurance needs. And here's a Giuseppe's replay.
Yeah, we've been wondering when we would see the star quarterback, Derek Ranajeski, for Hilton Head get his first attempt. He's an extremely accurate thrower. He's got a rifle for an arm.
Right.
But he is the outright leader of this offense.
Man going in motion is Will Jimenez. The snap goes to Renajetsky, hands it off, and not much doing as a school of, actually not a school of Dolphins, but a group of Hurricanes there to make the stop. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, and the rest of our crew with you. You see Larry over my shoulder, and the rest of us here.
Beautiful night for football, isn't it, partner?
Beautiful night for football indeed. 78 degrees. Humidity is largely out of the air at about 66%. The winds were cooking earlier, but they've calmed down to about 5%, and chance of rain is about that too. Second down and whistles, and Jerry Hart's going to be calling a flag here.
Number 20.
Going to be 5 for flinching, legal procedure on the Seahawks.
While I have a second, reminder that Barbers of the Lowcountry is our national anthem sponsor. A great experience at your neighborhood barbershop. And yes, I saw Darius Felder earlier this week. Second and long. Thanks for the haircut and the good times, buddy.
Look good, partner.
Snap, thank you very much. Snap to Renajetsky going deep. No flag, but now there's one. Pass intended to the corner for Tajay Wright, senior wide receiver and corner.
Intended for Tajay Wright. Incomplete, but a flag on the play. Pass interference.
Pass interference. Take it in. 15 on White. Gonna be a 15-yard penalty. Replay, second down. Second down.
Got to keep them out of the end zone and hold them to 3 points.
Automatic.
2nd and 8. Out of the gun goes Renajewski. Snap to him, handoff towards the middle, getting near the end zone, and it's going to be awfully close. Touching the football was number 20, Samaj Robinson, senior running back, linebacker, and first down, courtesy of Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. He's just shy. First down and goal at about the 6-inch line. Snap goes to Robinson again, and he's going to take it up the middle. In for a Hilton Head touchdown. Brought to you by TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry. They're making it look awfully easy right now.
Yeah, we were just talking to Forrest Tucker over here, and it's the defense looks a little porous, but listen, we knew Hardeeville was outsized. They've got a lot of speed. They're young. They've played some good football early this season, but they're a little outmatched tonight. So tonight is just about playing with pride.
The 2-point conversion is good, as a little pitch went to the outside, and taking it was number 33, Lewis Gadsden, who's touched the ball a little bit already. 14-0 with 8:31 to go in the opening quarter. We're going to take another timeout here at the Cross County Bowl. Back with more on WHHI-TV right after this.
Sequence Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Sequence Ballroom will be sure to please.
Men belong in a barber shop, not a beauty salon. At Barbers of the Lowcountry, we bring back the art of men's grooming. Straight razor shaves, hot towels, rich lather. The kind of cut that makes you look and feel like $1 million. Family owned since 1997, we are the Lowcountry's premier barbershop, serving Bluffton, Beaufort, and Pooler. Mention this ad and receive 20% off your first cut. Barbers of the Lowcountry. It's more than just a haircut. It's a tradition.
The kickoff as we're back. Hardeeville on the return, and Hardeeville with some room. Across the 40, across the 50, down the sideline. Hardeeville is going to take it deep into Hilton Head territory. Still going, touching the sideline. Getting into the end zone.
Whoa.
We've got a ball game.
Carell Jamison, number 4, the junior wide receiver, defensive back.
Touchdown, courtesy of Kyrell Jamison. And a Giuseppe's replay. My word.
You love those kick returns, don't you, partner?
Something special right there. 72 yards on the kick return. Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House on Hilton Head, your neighborhood pizzeria for over 40 years, and the official pizza of Hilton Head Island, as well as the home of the Big Unit Challenge in Bluffton. The Pizza and Pasta House of Hilton Head and Bluffton, the Lowcountry Giuseppe's. 14-6. 8:17 to go. That took 4 seconds. And they're going to go for 2, of course, and they get stuffed like a pizza from Giuseppe's. As number 11, Will Jimenez said, yeah, we gave up a touchdown, but that's it. 14-6 with 8:17 to go in the first quarter. We're going to take another timeout and be back right after this.
Carried by Green. Immediately in the backfield.
Wow.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
Looking to transform your home with a beautiful new floor? At Exact Flooring, we have everything you need to make your dream home a reality.
Whether you're renovating, upgrading, or simply want a fresh new look, we're here to help. From soft, plush carpets to durable vinyl, our extensive collection of brand name flooring options has something for every style and budget.
Call or visit us today to schedule your consultation. Exact Flooring, the trusted leader in Beaufort County for all things flooring.
We welcome you back. Get your popcorn ready. Get buckled in, because we actually may have a ball game now. 14-6. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Jeremy Pope, Larry Jacquemont, and a bunch of others. And our great WHHI crew, including Matt Siraj, working with some of the scoreboard stuff and helping JP out as the kick is pooched to the 30-yard line. Quote from the Hardeeville staff: got to put in the work in the film room and in practice, limit penalties, turnovers. The only thing Hilton Head can do is make us better. That's from Arthur Gardner, the Hardeeville Hurricane head coach. And that's a motivated team now with the fact that they've got that speed that we've seen. And again, missing Kamari Brown tonight, but they're on the board. It's only an 8-point game with 8:15 to go in the quarter.
Well, what do we always say in football at any level? You know, defense and special teams win games. And what we've seen so far out of both teams is good special teams play, with the exception of the earlier punt by the Hurricanes. But Carell Jameson, the wide receiver number 5, Larry Jacquemont, our stat wizard, handed me this. He's got 2 receptions already this season for 113 yards and a TD. So he's got the speed and the talent to be a game breaker. We just saw that.
A few yards to the right side for Hilton Head there on the run as it goes to Samaj Robinson. And JP2 with a 7-0 lead over HHCA. 6:35 to go in quarter number 1 there. That matchup is going to be very interesting. 2nd and 5. I think Oklahoma had a running back a few years ago. I think he might have played for Florida too, and I think his first name was Samaj. Samaje Perine is who I'm thinking of.
Perine,
not much
yes.
doing there. And great play by the defense of Hardeeville. Let's go to Forrest Tucker. He's got a sideline interview. Forrest.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Daniel, here on the Sequence Ballroom sideline interview segment with Misa Garzon, the new AD at Hardeeville. Misa, congratulations. You get your big promotion. Associate AD beforehand at May Rivers Wells, very successful boys soccer coach. Tell me, what's been the most exciting part about your new job?
Just getting to know the players and the culture there, and just seeing what we want to do and build towards the future, and becoming a successful, not just 1A program in our region, but also in the Lowcountry, be, along with the Hilton Heads and May Rivers in this area and Bluffton, to be a competitive program, to give our student athletes a chance to be showcased and, get them dreams alive.
We almost got tackled there. We joked about that before we got on air. One more for you here. How do you feel like your experience at May River is going to translate, and already maybe has, to what you're doing right now day to day?
I was able to work with some great ADs and coaches that gave me a lot of wisdom and knowledge to put things in place at work and just ideas. And, having built the program, May River, with the soccer program and where it is now, to being able to now help build this program here at Hardeeville, it's home for me. I graduated from Jasper County, live in Jasper County, so it's good to be able to come back home and, serve my community in a way we can help our student athletes be successful. So I'm excited. I feel like, it's going to be a great, difficult task, but one I'm excited to take on.
All right, let's get out of the way before we get tackled. All right, he's Misa Garzon and Forrest Tucker. Marcus, Daniel, back to you.
Forrest, thank you very much. Coach BJ Payne gave some keys for the Hilton Head success as the kick is high. It is a boomer, and it's going to be returned to the 35-yard line. They got to win the turnover battle, continue to improve play-by-play, day-by-day. Key stats so far this year for Hilton Head: multiple interceptions and turnovers per game on the defensive side, of which BJ coaches. They average almost 4 turnovers a game That's a key, and BJ's had that defense ready to roll big time the last couple of years with the fact that he's the DC. And the one thing that I really admire about this team on both sides of the ball and some other teams in this area, Daniel, is that they're multiple. They can play different ways on offense, defense, special teams, you name it. They're about as flexible as a rubber band.
Well said. You know, BJ Payne teams are known for their defense.
There it is right there.
And their offensive line. They play fast, they play aggressive, and he always seems to have a choice and a bevy of athletes that he can spread out on both sides of the ball, doesn't it?
Great play. And talking about BJ Payne, he says focus every week. Do the little things. Everyone do their job. Trust the man next to you, and we'll be just fine. That's BJ Payne. Had a chance to talk to him before the game, and he's definitely ready for this one for sure. Second down and 13 as Will Jimenez, his senior that joined him at Media Day, there with the sack of Emiliano Santiago, the quarterback. Loss of 3, second down, 13 to go. And it is the first quarter of our Summit Services High School Bowl Series Cross County Bowl, brought to you by Summit Services. And the defense comes through again with an interception as Noah Pepitone is right there. The junior to pick it off. He's the wide receiver defensive back. 5'8", $135, and he goes right into your living room, the Giuseppe's replay.
This is a great break on the ball by Noah Pepitone. Great defense, and once again, if you can't establish the run, then typically the defensive secondary can start playing downhill. They can play more man, and they can get those early breaks on the ball. So if the Hurricanes are going to have a chance to stay in this game, they're going to have to establish some sort of running game to free up Santiago there at quarterback.
Right. Here's Hilton Head again, and here they are on the ground. Taking this one up the middle, it is number 41. Check that, 44. And that is Lincoln Dolan.
Lincoln Dolan, the ball carrier.
The junior running back linebacker, 6 foot, about $165. And he takes it to the 21-yard line.
And those big uglies up front for the Seahawks are creating a lot of space. They're moving a lot of bodies there up front. And we talk about this every week. You know, games are typically won on offense in the trenches or defense. And right now, the Hilton Head Seahawk offensive line is winning the battle.
That was a first down. The snap goes to Renajetsky. Handoff goes up the middle, and it's Dolan again. Beaufort and Goose Creek tied at 7 in the first quarter of action. Let us hear. Let's get Daniel doing some reads. Let's hear from Exact Flooring, our coin toss sponsor.
Exact Flooring.
Jeremy, who you want?
We have the floor you're looking for.
And I got one more for you, DC. How about our postcard sponsor, Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth?
Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth, uniting the community to promote positive choices.
Larry just sends me a note that Kevin Thompson, owner of Summit Services, is here. Kevin, thank you very much for all you do with Summit Services. Kevin Thompson, a one-of-a-kind guy. As we got a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down. Again on the ground to the right side. Busting through and getting into the end zone are the Seahawks. This time it is number 25, Javen Risher. He was a little bit everywhere the last couple of weeks, especially on the defensive side, making some big plays. That right there at Technical College of the Lowcountry, TD. Together we are unwavering at TCL. Here's the replay.
Hilton Head has a tradition of always having strong running backs. They graduated Troy Timko, the great back, for so many years here, set a lot of records. But they go way back with a long tradition of great backs. And Risher and Zarnecki are just 2 more of those.
20-6, 4:28 to go in the quarter. It's quarter number 1 of the Cross County Bowl. It's on its way from Sexton, and he knocks it through. 21-6, Hilton Head leads over Hardeeville. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go, quarter 1. We'll be back right after this on WHHI.
Come to Fat Babies and enjoy our fresh handmade pizza, appetizers, entrees, and more. And don't forget about happy hour. Happy hour is from 4 to 6 every day, where all shareable snacks and adult beverages are half off. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Come watch your favorite teams play and have great food, great drinks, and a great time. See you there. At iCryo Wellness and Fitness, we are dedicated to elevating your lifestyle through our diverse range of services. For people on the go, try one of our premium lifestyle services, which range from 3 to 30 minutes. Some include full body cryo, red light therapy, and infrared saunas. Our specialty services include vitamin shots and IV solutions, as well as medical weight loss treatments with injections. Prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee and Bluffton.
21-6, Hilton Head leads Hardeeville here at the Cross County Bowl on WHHI Sports, brought to you by Summit Services. JP2 tied with HHCA at 7, as that kick's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a flag, and Hardeeville will start at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to get good field position on this series. You know, I was sitting there talking about, you know, how the Canes, obviously with their star player out, you know, they're going to be shorthanded tonight, but you can never, what you can't see on the field is heart. And, you know, that great return by Kyrell Jamison really galvanized this team. Let's see if they can carry that momentum.
Legal procedure on the kicking team when that happened.
Three 0 Bluffton leads Hampton County in Varnville. Under a minute to go in the first quarter there. First down and 10 for Hardeeville. Man going in motion is number 7, Joseph Ferguson, and not doing much on the ground for the Hardeeville Hurricanes as the low snap, and Jonathan Green picks it up. Here we are again, Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, the rest of our great crew with you. And I mean, it's a battle right now. That Hardeeville score that they had on special teams, obviously very big, and they just need to keep up with the pace a little bit here. 3:55 to go in the quarter. What do they have to do right now, you think, DC?
Well, they've just got to play discipline. I mean, it's, you know, they're certainly overmatched on the front line, but if, you know, with the speed that they have in the backfield, they just need to create a tiny bit of space, a split second of space, and we just saw it. They have the speed to go to pay dirt.
Here's a pass, and it's complete, and there's some breakaway
just as
speed.
I say it.
Just as he said it, they did it. And that was number 5 making the catch, Kyrell Jamison. A first down brought to you by Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. He's there for all your insurance needs. And here's another replay brought to you by Giuseppe's. Exactly what you said.
I love the play call there. You know, sometimes if the defensive line is getting that kind of penetration on you, you got to get the ball out of a quarterback's hand quickly. And Santiago is certainly a capable passer, as we've seen. So quick passes over the middle, I love that. Quick passes to the edges, love that. Gives those skill players an opportunity to create some space and get some separation.
Santiago just is able to fall on the football. It'll be second down coming up. Reminder, you can score a touchdown with a new mattress at Noble Mattress and More. We are undefeated. They're our clock sponsor, and as well, our wellness report brought to you by iCryo. Let's have DC do that.
iCryo, prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee and Bluffton.
And not much doing on a second down and long. So it'll bring up a third down. The one thing that made me really intrigued about this matchup, I saw this matchup in 2015, back when Ridgeland and Hardeeville were combined. They were the Ridgeland Hardeeville Jaguars. That final score was 68-14. Hilton Head with a win. I called the game with Chuck Zapek. Last year, Hilton Head went to Hardeeville, won 41-8. I said that this game was going to be a lot closer than that, and definitely that Hardeeville was going to come ready to play. And they've shown with their speed, despite Kamari Brown, that they seem to be ready. They just need to make a couple of plays defensively as well as what you were talking about with their speed offensively. As there goes Jamison. And he made something out of absolutely nothing. He may have gotten a yard or two as there was a pass near the sideline on a screen from Santiago. Looked like he ran into his own player there and was able to make something, but it'll be a 4th down and long coming up inside 2 minutes at 1:35.
Now, the Hurricane defense proved 2 possessions ago they got a 3 and out on defense. They can stop them, but, I mean, they're going to have to hit their assignments, Marcus, because this Hilton Head offense seems like a well-oiled machine, doesn't it?
It sure does. The high snap and the kick comes from Ephraim, and it's going to take a Hardeeville bounce. Not much doing there, and the Seahawks have a bit of a long field to go. They're at the 16, 1 minute to go. 1st down and 10.
Well, we had an 8-0 game last week, Marcus, and for most of the game it was 2-0. So
yeah.
It's kind of nice to see some scoring.
It's a little bit interesting to see what Hardeeville has been able to do, and certainly seeing Hilton Head with some points. As we got a lot of red, white, and blue out there in the crowd today, obviously just a day after the 24th anniversary of 9/11. Obviously very poignant as that pass is caught.
My!
Wide open touchdown!
Santiago!
Are you kidding me? Not only can he throw the football, he can catch it too, as Emiliano Santiago puts an extra marinara on that football. As it goes to him, he catches it and he gets in for a TD. Brought to you by Technical College of the Lowcountry.
You know what that's a function of, Marcus, right there? It's the work they do in the film room.
Yeah.
Clear. He got such a read on that. He knew what the play was, and he read it from 5 yards back. There he goes.
And he just picked that thing off and took it back to the house.
Watch his eyes here. He reads it, and he moves on it.
That's a pick six, 15 yards, and a TD to make it 21-12.
Well, you weren't kidding when you said this was going to be a closer game. I thought when we saw that Kamari Brown was out, that we were looking at a rout. And that's
right.
So far, not the case.
We have a Cort Lifestyle Pros timeout with my buddy DC. We'll be back after this.
We connect people to their work, to their families, to all things essential. That's why your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here every day, making life easier in all the ways that matter. And of all the connections we make, we know none are more powerful than the human connection.
Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your source for power and information.
We welcome you back. 53.9 to go. When taking a look at the average points per game for these two teams, Hilton Head averages about 35 points a game. They average about giving up 20. On the other side, Hardeeville averages about 20, and they average giving, I think it's 23, and they average giving up 32.6. So that's part of the reason, too, in looking at some of the numbers earlier in the week, provided by Max Preps, is the try for two is not going to be successful. That, you know, this game could be a little bit more interesting than we initially thought, and the defense and the speed really helping Hardeeville stick around, where Hilton Head is able to get some things going as well.
Hardeeville has
to go.
Legitimate
We've got
talent.
a timeout. Timeout, back in a moment.
Power just cut out. What are you gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. It's not just a generator. It's a power move.
Be prepared for rolling blackouts, grid instability, and power outages this hurricane season with the Home Standby Generator.
It's electric.
Done right now. We welcome you back. 53.9 to go. 21-12. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, the rest of our crew with you here at the Cross County Bowl. And a pooch kick is going to be caught at the 39-yard line and taken up the middle. Hilton Head with a little bit of breathing room. Now they got the sideline. Hilton Head with a great return. And they go into Hardeeville territory as that was number 4, Andrew Massey, junior tight end, outside linebacker. 6 foot and 205. And there's Jessa Jeremiah throwing some footballs to the crowd.
Look at that arm.
JJ's got a great one. Great job, Jessa. Tell you what, during basketball season, we've been joking around. She's got like a 3-point shot with that.
And she can dance, too. Have you ever seen her dance?
She's got a great smile.
She was in Dancing with the
Unreal.
Stars.
Yes, she was with you.
Yes. She intimidated me. She's got chops.
She does. We have a player down. Officials timeout. Back with more next.
At Technical College of the Lowcountry, we are unwavering in our commitment to you. In our community, within a community, support of you. We'll help you find the right career path, along with fast and flexible courses for you to continue in a strong and steady way, from day one through graduation and beyond. We want you to come, and we want to see you go, all the way. TCL, together we are unwavering.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
We welcome you back. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter of the Cross County Bowl on WHHI Sports, brought to you by Summit Services. They're our presenting sponsor of the Summit Services High School Bowl Series. Hilton Head up by 9 with the football, and here's a run. Little bit of momentum there to the left side. As again, it's Robinson taking it for a few. You've got some thoughts from Arthur Gardner.
Yeah, I want to apologize. I think I referred to him as Weber earlier. I have a friend named Andre Weber, so Coach Gardner, my apologies. But I was super impressed with his interview with Bob during Media Day, and about his enthusiasm, how he articulates his message, and his strategy and his goals with his team.
Here's a run, and not much doing. 3 Hurricanes coming in to make that stop. Looks like we're going to hit the end of quarter number 1 as a third down will start quarter 2.
I'll get you a good quote from head coach Gardner here when we come back.
We've got a timeout. 21-12 at the end of 1 of the Cross County Bowl. More on WHHI-TV coming up next.
Hi, I'm Jim Linero, managing partner of Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. Giuseppe's has been serving the Lowcountry for over 41 years, and I've been proud to be a part of this tradition since almost the beginning. Giuseppe's was created with one thing in mind: great food, but also giving back to a wonderful community that has supported us since day one. Whether you visit the original location here in Shelter Cove or our Bluffton location, you're always part of the Giuseppe's family.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
We welcome you back. Second quarter action here of the Cross County Bowl, brought to you by Summit Services. Here on WHHI Sports. Boy, that looked like it could have been a flag right there. That was awfully close. Third down and 4 for Hilton Head. Up by 9, 21-12. The snap goes to Renajetsky. He's going to hand it off, and that's going to be a first down up the middle. Great run right there by Samaj Robinson. He's been rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling so far tonight, DC.
He's a good-looking back with a big body, a north-south runner. I love the running backs, always love the running backs at Hilton Head. Going back to Coach Arthur Gardner, what he said, we were talking about film study. He said, this is a quote, I talk and motivate them a lot by what I do. I get them in the film room, and they can tell I watch it a lot. I'm very detailed in what I do with them in the film room. And that is so critical. We don't talk a lot about it because those are the things that we don't see during the weeks of practice. But that interception by Santiago was a clear result of great film study.
And on defense, Carlos Calestro comes in for Jaden Goss. There goes Renajewski, going for it all! In the end zone, touchdown! To Tajay Wright, a TCL Technical College of the Lowcountry TD. A TCL Technical College of the Lowcountry TD, where they are unwavering, and now it's Giuseppe's replay.
Renajewski says, I just gave up 6 points in that end zone. I'm going to get them back.
Wow.
He did that in beautiful form, didn't he?
He sure did.
And he was kind of open.
Yes, just a little bit. 27-12. 11:22 to go in the first half. A reminder, we've got the halftime report coming up, courtesy of BCTV. Visit BeaufortCounty.tv to watch local government and school board meetings live on cable and major streaming platforms. The PAT coming up from Bo Sexton. Tell you what, got a couple of really good kickers in this matchup too. Sexton drills it. It is through. 28-12. 11:22 to go in the first half. Back with more from Hilton Head next.
Today we're here at No Bull Mattress. Shannon, tell us a little bit about the concept.
So No Bull Mattress, we're locally owned and operated, and all of our mattresses are manufactured in the United States. And that's how we save you 55 to 80% off without sacrificing quality or comfort. Come see for yourself. Mention as you saw us on TV for an extra special bonus. Now offering long-distance white glove delivery. Shop local, save money, and get a great night's sleep at No Bull Mattress.
Sequence Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Sequence Ballroom will be sure to please.
HHCA 21, JP2 7. That was a pick six that HHCA had taken back for a TD. May River 21, Brooklyn KC 7, Bluffton 10, Hampton nothing. Some scores around the Lowcountry.
Got some good games going on this week, don't we?
We sure do. We all said on Loco last night, making our picks and whatnot, and of course I did not pick this game. We said today is the start of Statement Week. We've got Rivalry Week coming up in a couple of weeks. This is Statement Week here today, and a lot of teams are making statements. Two teams are making very definitive statements in the game that you're seeing right here on WHHI.
Well, I'd say so far, Hilton Head is pretty much doing what we would expect them to do. BJ Payne is not going to be happy with the interception, the pick six. He's certainly not going to be happy with the return kickoff on special teams. They'll clean those things up. But Hardeeville is quite a surprise so far, pleasant surprise. They're playing hard, they're playing with heart without their leader, Kamari Brown, in the game. So, you know, we've seen crazier things happen, but it's going to take their best tonight, Marcus.
So far, they're on their way to competing. We'll see what they can do here as Hilton Head with a big play defensively. 11:19 to go. We've got another flag. BJ Payne said we got to limit penalties, limit turnovers. Actually, check that. That's Arthur Gardner. Said limit penalties and turnovers, win the third down battle on both sides. If they do that, he'll be happy for sure. And BJ Payne said win the turnover battle, continue to improve. Both teams look to go day by day, play by play, as I had said. And that's going to be a big key for them. First down. 5 to go, and Jerry Hart and his crew. They go to work again with another penalty. And we've got a timeout. We'll be back. No, we've got a sideline interview. Let's go to Forrest.
Hey, Forrest Tucker here with the Sequins Ballroom Sideline Report. Athletic Director Fred Hunter, Co-Athletic Director Fred Hunter joining me now. He's doing a great job with Angela Williams after Joe Montmanier's untimely passing. When you think about the job you've done so far and what Joe would think, how do you feel like he'd be looking down and thinking about what you've done so far?
I think he would be proud of us because it's definitely a team effort. Very fortunate to have a partner, Dr. Williams, who's worked with Joe for years, and also Siri in the main office helping out with things. And so it's a great team, and not just even us, but the whole school rallying to be able to support and making sure that we do everything in excellence the way Joe would like it.
Speaking of excellence, I was told that that beautiful building over there, it's to our left, is new. It's amazing, the athletics facilities that you guys have here. Is there anything that's in the works going forward? And if there's not, what's it been like to just have something new and shiny on campus for these athletes?
It's great. Our students work hard. And I call them student athletes, right? And they work hard along with our coaches, and so we want them to experience great things here. And so we're very fortunate for the support from the district and the community to be able to make that happen.
A lot of great Seahawk fans out tonight. All right, Marcus Daniel, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you very much, Forrest. I hope you all heard it. The folks that were right next to us were screaming at the top of their lungs, and they were students. Montmanier. That's special. Hard for me not to get emotional thinking about Joe.
A beautiful tribute to a great man.
Here's a run by Santiago. He's not going to get much. Obviously, Derek Renajetsky, a player to watch in this one, along with Jaden Richer. Andrew Massey with a big play right there on the defensive side with a sack at the 49-yard line. Bubba Gadsden as well, a cornerback, and we haven't heard Josh Bigger's name yet. We haven't given him to you, but he's another player to watch for B.J. Payne's Seahawks. Is a big 3rd down and 8 coming up.
Well, we keep talking about Kamari Brown's absence in this game for the Hurricanes, but you know, Hilton Head's got a huge absence too with Zarnecki out.
Right.
I love the fact that Zarnecki's getting to rest that leg so that he can prepare for region games, but he is the heart and soul of that defense and offense.
That pass incomplete. On the other side, Kamari Brown, of course, out today, but Jonathan Green, Kyrell Jamison. Kyrell's been huge so far. Marvin Clark, Joseph Ferguson as well. And got to improve on the penalties. They've dropped since the Bethune-Bowman win. How about that in the first week? Hardeeville with the big win at home against Bethune-Bowman. Big comeback win.
Hardeeville is a program on the move, and we've talked about head coach Arthur Gardner. He brings a lot of experience of coaching in the Lowcountry and a vision and an enthusiasm that's going to galvanize this program. I think they've got a lot of athletes. Once they find that culture, which he is building, Hardeeville's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I believe
sure
that.
Are. Marvin Clark waiting back. 4th and 8. Again, we want to thank Forrest Tucker for the interviews today. And Clark's punt is going to be downed right there. 10:25 to go.
Yeah, you mentioned Forrest Tucker. Boy, he does a super job, doesn't he?
He sure does.
How fortunate are we to have him handling our sideline interviews, our pregame. You know, Forrest has got great experience as a young man in sports broadcasting industry, and you know, we couldn't be more fortunate to have him working here with us.
Absolutely. Let's hear from O.C. Welch Ford, our community leader sponsor.
O.C. Welch Ford. Go see O.C. on Highway 278 in Hardeeville for a great car buying experience.
10:18 to go in the first half. and we'll have the BCTV halftime report coming up. Here's a little reverse action and some speed down the sideline. A great run for Hilton, and still on his feet to the 40, and down to the 37-yard line is number 32. My word! My gracious, as Caden Stewart takes it for a huge first down, courtesy of Kevin Severe of State Farm. He's there for all your home and auto insurance needs. Here's the replay brought to you by Giuseppe's.
Boy, Stewart has some wheels on him, doesn't he? And I will tell you, Marcus, as an ex-quarterback, the jet sweep has always been one of my favorite plays. You don't have to do much as a quarterback.
No, you just give the ball off.
But if that's well designed and you've got some athletes on the corners, that play is a beautiful thing to watch. That was perfect execution.
Javen Risher with the run, but a flag. So holding on the offense, and so the first down run's going back. We've got an injury, a Cort Lifestyle Pros timeout.
Let's get it. 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 Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get it started.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. This is your last chance to get a 2024 Ford Transit with up to $11,000 off MSRP or 0% financing for 60 months. Call or come see me today, only at OC Welch Ford.
We are back on the sideline with our OC Welsh community leader. It is Hilton Head Seahawk mega fan and concessions stand czar, Kate Klewell. She has been a part of this group for a long time supporting the Seahawks. Kate, that concession stand over there, that shack is your baby. Why do you keep coming back to work there?
I love to give back to the community, and I've enjoyed watching my daughter grow up in the Hilton Head High School era and what it's done for her. I can't say enough about the high school and what has happened in her transition and her ability to be able to go to college and succeed.
Give me your top 2 or 3 concession stand snacks.
I would say that John from ROTC has really elevated our smash burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love the quarter-pound burger, and the pretzels, soft pretzels, are my favorite.
All right, I'll just take some M&Ms tonight, so maybe we'll get that hooked up. Anyways, your amazing plaque is right here. Show off the camera what you got. OC Welsh, thank you so much for sponsoring our Community Leader Award. Back to Marcus and Daniel.
Forrest, thank you very much, buddy. I happen to know Kate very well. Saw her earlier today, as a matter of fact, as that pass was incomplete. Great run there by number 9, Ty Wiedemann, on the last play before that incomplete pass. And so congratulations to Kate. She's one of a kind. We've got a flag.
A foul on number 7, White, and he is ejected from the ball game.
Wow. So,
yeah, I didn't see what occurred there. It had to be pretty egregious to get an instant ejection like that.
Joseph Ferguson, number 7, is ejected. Third down coming up.
Well, and those are the types of things that will drive a head coach crazy. I mean, you're still in this game. You've been competitive despite having your star player out of the game. You can ill afford to make those kinds of mental mistakes. I don't know what that young man did, but I hope he learns from it.
Yep.
You know, Marcus, I want to talk a little bit about, while we got a sec, about Ranajeski. You know, I was watching the play while Forrest was doing the Community Leader Award presentation.
We've
got a timeout.
We'll
come back
get to that right after this on WHHI Sports TV at Cort Lifestyle Pro.
Men belong in a barber shop, not a beauty salon. At Barbers of the Lowcountry, we bring back the art of men's grooming. Straight razor shaves, hot towels, rich lather. The kind of cut that makes you look and feel like $1 million. Family owned since 1997, we are the Lowcountry's premier barbershop, serving Bluffton, Beaufort, and Pooler. Mention this ad and receive 20% off your first cut. Barbers of the Lowcountry. It's more than just a haircut. It's a tradition.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
We welcome you back. 9:25 to go here in the first half. 28-12 Hilton Head over Hardeeville. The snap will go to Renajetsky. And he corrals it and gives it off to Samaj. And he gets to the 5-yard line. We've got more laundry. As Robinson with a good carry there. But we'll see if it stands up.
I think you're going to get a hold on the outside there on Hilton Head. We'll see.
Come on, number 9. Give me somebody for number. We're going to try and get him. We got holding. Number 9, blue. I need somebody for number 9.
So, Marcus, before the last break, I was talking about Derek Renajetsky for Hilton Head at quarterback. You know, I was watching that play during the interview, and he gets the ball out of his hands so quickly, and that's what all these young quarterbacks, these good, successful young quarterbacks can do now. They can spin the ball without their fingers on the laces. And I will tell you, Renajetsky is one of 3 of the best collection of quarterbacks I've seen in the Lowcountry in a long time, and I'm talking about Renajetsky, I'm talking about Aiden McCarthy at Bluffton, and I'm talking about Reed McCullum at Hilton Head Christian Academy.
Yeah.
They're all big, they can all run, and they're all just natural leaders.
Here's Renajetsky firing deep to the end zone. Got a man out there! And it is... It looked to me like he got it.
Tajay Wright, your intended receiver there.
It was incomplete. It looked to me like he was able to corral it, but he did not. 2nd and long coming up. Speaking of Reed McCollum, 28-7, as you take a look at the replay here.
Oh, that was a great throw. He just
missed.
He had to readjust, though. That's a hard thing. You know, a lot of people don't understand. The lights are in your face when you're looking up like that. It's just not as easy as it looks.
He's going to fire one up, and that one is caught by Robinson. Samaj takes it near the 5-yard line. A little floater down the left side of the field. His great job there and awareness from Renajetsky to scramble to the outside. A replay on what will be first down and goal right here.
It is a great job. Now, the hardest thing for a right-handed quarterback to do is throw against his body. And this is what I'm talking about with the talent of these quarterbacks is, you know, they're able to throw on the move. They're able to get outside the pocket and use their legs. And when a quarterback is a threat to run.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. We play 2.
When a quarterback is a threat to run, like all 3 of these quarterbacks I just mentioned, that always enhances your success in the passing game because it keeps the defense on edge. It keeps them back on their heels. We talk about this a lot.
Right.
But the biggest lethal weapon in football right now, especially at the high school level, is the dual threat quarterback.
Absolutely. Second and 14. Here's a scramble and a great play in the backfield by number 4 as Robinson was the ball carrier and Gregory Grant. Gregory Grant with the tackle in the backfield.
Great play by Grant, and that's another example of film study. Grant read that well before the play was even began its execution. Watch him come from the left side here. He sees it, he reads it, he knows what's coming, he gets a jump on it, and he's there before the handoff barely even takes place.
My goodness, what a play.
Great play.
He got Robinson down real quickly. 3rd down and long. 7:55 remaining in the opening half. It's been an entertaining one, 28-12. As Renajetsky looks to go up top, throw right side. Got a man out there. It is
Wow.
caught. What a catch.
What a catch.
For a touchdown. Number 32. My goodness. Caden Stewart. What can't Caden Stewart do? That's a TD from TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry, where they are unwavering, just like the Hilton Head Seahawks tonight.
And we're
Here's the
sitting
replay.
right below the student section here, Marcus, and they brought their enthusiasm with them tonight, didn't
They sure did. And Caden Stewart, go up and get it, big man.
Now, folks, that is as good a battery mate connection between a receiver and a quarterback that you'll see at the high school level. A perfectly thrown ball. The only guy that could have caught it was his man, and what a great catch.
Yes.
It just doesn't get any better than that tandem right there.
The point after, it's drilled. Do you expect anything less from Bo Sexton? I don't. 35-12, 7:44 to go in the first half. We've got a timeout on WHHI Sports TV. Back in a moment.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
Looking to transform your home with a beautiful new floor? At Exact Flooring, we have everything you need to make your dream home a reality.
Whether you're renovating, upgrading, or simply want a fresh new look, we're here to help. From soft, plush carpets to durable vinyl, our extensive collection of brand name flooring options has something for every style and budget.
Call or visit us today to schedule your consultation. Exact Flooring, the trusted leader in Beaufort County for all things flooring.
We welcome you back here to the Cross County Bowl on WHHI Sports. It's the Summit Services High School Bowl Series. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, and a bunch of others here as the kick's going to go into the end zone. One quick note that your buddy's son, Cole Lindstedt, actually had that extra point. It was good, but
he sure did. We got to give him props.
That's
you know,
right.
Cole
Sorry,
Lindstedt
Cole.
kicked at Hilton Head Christian Academy, and then he's moved to Hilton Head. What a great young man. His dad, Ryan Lindstedt, is a good friend of mine. We call Ryan affectionately the Sea Bass.
There you go.
So let's just call Cole Lindstedt Baby Bass.
Have you ever tried sea bass?
Love Sea Bass.
There you go.
Doesn't get no better than
I
Sea
think
Bass.
I've had it.
That was actually his
a couple times.
karaoke name back in the day.
Say that again.
Seabass was Ryan Lindstedt's karaoke name back in the day, and he used to do the best rendition of Sweet Caroline.
That's a great tune.
Ryan has some chops, too.
I don't doubt it with the fact that he knows you.
Well,
You kidding me?
Yeah, we had some fun back in the day. Some of the best times I'll never remember.
Here's a handoff. Oh, mercy. What a tackle as the Seahawks come ready for it. And is that going to bring an injury on the field?
Jamison down again. He's struggling, I think, with cramps.
He's really struggling. We're going to have a timeout. Back in a moment.
That's a great scene.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Today we're here at No Bull Mattress. Shannon, tell us a little bit about the concept.
So No Bull Mattress, we're locally owned and operated, and all of our mattresses are manufactured in the United States. And that's how we save you 55 to 80% off without sacrificing quality or comfort. Come see for yourself. Mention us you saw us on TV for an extra special bonus. Now offering long-distance white glove delivery. Shop local, save money, and get a great night's sleep at No Bull Mattress.
Hi, I'm Jim Linero, managing partner of Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. Giuseppe's has been serving the Lowcountry for over 41 years, and I've been proud to be a part of this tradition since almost the beginning. Giuseppe's was created with one thing in mind: great food, but also giving back to a wonderful community that has supported us since day one. Whether you visit the original location here in Shelter Cove or our Bluffton location, you're always part of the Giuseppe's family.
Sequence Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Sequence Ballroom will be sure to please.
Kyrell Jamison, the injured Hardeeville Hurricane, scores from around the loco. JP2 trails HHCA 28-15. Bluffton still leading Hampton County 17-7. And you have some thoughts, DC, from Arthur Gardner. There's Forrest, pumping the iron. Look at him go.
Look at the guns on that guy.
He looks like he's about ready to do like a triathlon or something. And Kevin Libby cheering him on. Look at those guys go. That pass is complete. And it's going to be a first down as it is caught.
A little Tucker on the turf there.
By number 4, we've got a flag, but Gregory Grant with the catch. Looks like ineligible man downfield.
How about Forrest freebasing the 35 weight there?
Can you imagine?
He made that look pretty easy. Sit down and try that at home. It's not easy.
Can you imagine Kevin Libby, Forrest Tucker, and Joe Keith in the same room? They'd be pulling all kinds of stunts.
Well, they're at it again tonight.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, key matchups, as you were talking about, Marcus, with head coach Gardner. One is kind of obvious. Hilton Head is good on the corners, up the middle, and their defensive line is stout. That pretty much covers it. So he knows that he was walking in to a tall order tonight. The other key he mentioned was they'll try to see where they can target and move the ball in different areas of the field. Now, obviously, they're hampered without their star, Brown, but they've done a good job so far in finding a little bit of space. But Hilton Head, I mean, they're showing that, it is hard over 4 quarters, and we're only through a quarter and a half to deal with this kind of talent, play in and play out.
Yes, indeed. Second down and long. Low snap. Santiago in trouble. He's going to lose the ball. And we will clear this up, as it looked like he lost it at about the 7-yard line. Maybe it was a pass forward. There were so many guys in one space, I really couldn't tell. It was a forward pass. It brings up 3rd and long. We want to thank Daniel and Debbie Cort of Cort Lifestyle Pros for all they do, certainly. And they've been tremendous for years, as they've been leading folks home for a long time.
Uh-oh.
Let them lead you home. That's a pick. Going home. It's Hilton Head with a pick 6.
Can we just start calling that corner of the end zone the pick 6 zone? That's twice. We've seen that tonight.
Lewis Gabson with an interception taken back for a touchdown.
And this right here, folks, is an example of how important pressure is. Santiago just doesn't have time to set his feet and throw. And quarterbacks at any level are going to have trouble with accuracy when they can't set their feet.
That That is a TCL pick six, and that would have been a heck of a play if that would have been a one-handed catch, but that would have been next to impossible in my opinion. 41-12. 6:54 to go in the first half. Point after is good.
Another one from Baby Bass Lindstedt.
We've got a timeout, 42-12. 6:54 to go in the first half on WHHI-TV. Back in a moment.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time, or in the same way. But no matter when or how, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is there to help you power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop.
Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your source for power and information.
There's Kevin Libby dancing like a madman. Wow.
Yeah, Lipster. Yeah,
Kevin Libby.
Where am I?
Kevin Libby is a vibe. Man, I love it.
Oh, that's classic.
Do you know, Daniel, that there are over 1,000 South Carolina football games in the 2025 season? It's true.
Wow.
And we've got another flag. Go figure.
Can we call that dance the Liberator?
I like it. Let's do it. Make the right call. High school graduation shouldn't have to end your involvement with high school athletics. Become a high school official. Be the difference maker your community needs. Just hashtag become an official today.
I think the enthusiasm that the student section has brought here tonight has infected Kevin Libby and Forrest Tucker. Those guys may have lost their mind, Marcus.
I wonder what
I love it.
I wonder what Joe Keith is doing up top. He might be, doing backflips next to the camera for all we know.
Maybe we need to get a report on that.
And Maria.
Well, Marcus, in a week and a month like we've had in our country, it's just beautiful. I've always said sports is the best diversion for the difficult realities in life sometimes.
No doubt.
To see all these fans out here having fun, to see our staff and our crew having fun, bringing a little love and sharing a little bit of good-natured athletic competition is just what we need to start healing.
As Hilton Head makes the play defensively, I'm so glad that you brought that up, because I've got an announcement next week that I'll share that ties into what I'm going to say right now. I've heard from various people, not just, about sports and sportscasting in different areas of, our world, that they aren't quite as important as other things, as becoming a doctor, as becoming a lawyer, as becoming a police officer, a firefighter, an EMT, you name it. With all due respect to those amazing and very, very important professions, those essential workers, what we do is also essential.
That's right.
To give everybody a respite and a chance to take a breath.
That's right.
You can watch a football game and talk about it. You can get together with your buddies. You can celebrate your kids and your communities.
Like that picture we're seeing right now. That's unbridled joy. That's freedom. And there's hope in that, Marcus.
And it's
Look
amazing.
at them with the red, white, and blue on. This is what it's all about, and that was beautifully stated, and what you're talking about is perspective, and that's what some of us in this country, unfortunately, have seemed to have lost. But I heard something, and we'll watch this play, but I heard something that Matthew Zarnecki shared with me before the game that I want to share with our viewing audience. Looks like we have a timeout.
We do have a timeout. A Cort Lifestyle Pros of Charter One Realty. T.O. will take it and be back.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. This is your last chance to get a 2024 Ford Bronco Raptor with up to $21,000 off MSRP. Call or come see me today, only at OC Welch Ford in Hardeeville, South Carolina.
Not keeping it inside. Absolutely. We welcome you back. Third down and long. 5:42 to go. Look at the joy here tonight.
Joy and love.
Feel it.
Do it, fans. Do it. We love you, Hilton Head, and we love you, Hardeeville. Thank you for the love and the hope that you're showing us all tonight. Leading by example.
This is the 8-4-3. This is the Lowcountry, baby. One Loco. There's a pass downfield. Incomplete. And another flag.
He catches. Ten-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
Third down coming up as you take a look at the Giuseppe's instant replay. While you take a look at that, I want to remind you that our Media Day sponsor is USCB, more than you imagine. There it is, and there was the flag, and we've got another Hardeeville player down. We have an injury timeout. Back with more after this from Hilton Head.
Did you know that your brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s?
E-cigarettes negatively affect oxygen supply, endurance, and attention.
Marijuana affects reaction time, concentration, and decision making.
Alcohol harms endurance, judgment, and complex motor skills. Pain medication and substance use leads to mental health disorders and addiction.
Fake pills and drugs may contain fentanyl, which is very lethal. It only takes 2 milligrams of fentanyl that can lead to death.
All of these substances negatively affect brain development and function. Make responsible choices.
Don't let your team down.
I'm Daniel Cort.
And I'm Debbie Cort with Cort Lifestyle Pros of Charter One Realty. There's so much to love about our area, most importantly, the lifestyle.
And whether working with buyers or sellers, we pride ourselves on providing second mile service. This is a philosophy of serving more than expected and has become a core principle of how we serve our clients.
Some folks we encounter naturally experience the fear of change, but we once heard that life begins at the end of our comfort zones.
So if you're ready to make a change, let us lead you home.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
We welcome you back. Third down and 7. 30-point game between Hilton Head and Hardeeville. 42-12. 5:36 remaining. Second quarter. Again, third down. Want to thank Fat Babies for the food. Had the hot dogs again today. But the chips, nothing like a Fat Baby's chip, man. And Santiago going to throw that one. He got hit as he throws that incomplete.
I think I see Santiago out at receiver. I see a number 12 at quarterback now, Marcus, and I don't have a number and a name for him on the roster. So that's interesting.
Let's maybe have Larry or Forrest look into that, because you're right. I saw it for sure that number 12 is in at quarterback.
And he's now looking hurt. Now we've got injuries to key players tonight on the field. We just saw Gregory Grant limp off. We hope he's okay. We've seen that Kyrell Jamison has had some struggles with injury. But let's talk about, we've been talking about Kamari Brown's absence tonight. Let's talk about the output that the Hurricanes are missing tonight. Rushing this season, 22 carries, 119 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Receiving, 3 for 61 yards and a TD, 2 kickoff returns for 67 yards and a touchdown. That's a lot of output, Marcus.
That's a ton.
And he's a team leader. You could see him in media day. He's got a great countenance about him, well-spoken, senior. All the players rally around him, so it's hard to put a number and a price tag on what that means to a team to have somebody like that on the sidelines.
The punt, and Hilton Head will take over near the 20-yard line, I do believe, as Santiago downs the football. Cross County Bowl, Hardeeville at Hilton Head. Here on this beautiful September night. Have a couple of belated birthday wishes to send out. My cousin Melissa had her birthday on the 7th. That was last Sunday. And my brother Austin as well last Sunday. And today, birthday for my Aunt Rita in Charlotte. Happy birthday to all 3 of you. Love you all.
HBD.
42-12.
Marcus, while we have just a second, going back to what we were talking about before, sports being a diversion. Hang on 1 second. I want to see this play.
First down and 10. And Renajetsky will go out of the shotgun. The snap will come to him now. He's going to hand it off. And the handoff's going to go up the middle for about 6 or 7. And that, again, is number 44, Lincoln Dolan. Boy, he's had himself a game.
Yeah, they've got athletes all over the field on both sides of the ball.
Bam.
I mentioned that I'd talked to Matthew Zarnecki, who is the father of Hilton Head's star running back and linebacker, Thaddeus. He shared with me, he's an associate pastor at Hilton Head Island Community Church. He shared with me that 17 young people were baptized and gave their life to Christ this week.
It's amazing.
And he's got 6 more coming in the next few days. But what he shared with me was that there's a clear revival going on. There's a clear awakening, especially with young people. They're so spiritually malnourished because they're exposed to so much toxicity on things like social media, on some of the hatred that's going on the right side and the left side, the radical fringes of both sides of our politics in the country. And kids need something to lean on, something to have faith and hope in. And it was just beautiful to hear that. And he said, we're seeing this kind of movement all over the country.
Right.
And we need that more than ever right now.
Absolutely. Television, music, movies, they still have it. There's a deep pass after Dolan got a couple of big runs.
Oh, he had him.
Pass should have been caught. They had him open. Talking about Caden Stewart. It's incomplete. 3:55 to go. You're right, Daniel. And I've shared, my story. I've shared other people's stories as well. HHCA, whenever we go there, they quote scripture and they give it to us. It is very important for sure. Lisa Richardson, who does such a fine job, and a bunch of others with FCA. It's all connected, and there should be a little bit more of it.
Well,
sure.
And these young people are looking for leaders, and that's our responsibility as adults, is to lead them with love, lead them with hope, lead them with purpose.
Here's Robinson talking
Speaking
about
of purpose.
Look at that, breaks through, 20, still on his feet, inside the 15. He's going to drag the whole team with him. He's near the end zone. Did he get in? Good grief.
That's one of the best runs I've ever seen.
He refused to go down. He said, I'm going near that end zone, and I'm dragging everybody with me. It's a touchdown.
I'm so glad he got in. He deserves a TD for that. Watch this.
Replay.
Folks, just sit back and watch this. For all you young, aspiring, and active football players out there playing at any level, watch this. This is how you play football. For running backs, you never stop churning those legs until the whistle blows.
And my word, did Hardeeville do just about everything to get him down, but they couldn't. Extra point is good to make it 49-12 with 3:42 to go in the first half. Back with more of the Cross County Bowl from Hilton Head next on WHHI-TV.
Come to Fat Babies and enjoy our fresh handmade pizza, appetizers, entrees, and more. And don't forget about happy hour. Happy hour is from 4 to 6 every day, where all shareable snacks and adult beverages are half off. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Come watch your favorite teams play and have great food, great drinks, and a great time. See you there.
Three minutes, 42 seconds to go. 49-12.
There's Uncle Sam.
Indeed. And I think right now, as we're getting closer to halftime, I ought to mention that there is a mercy rule that can be established. We're looking at a 37-point deficit for Hardeeville right now. The head coach, Arthur Gardner of Hardeeville, could make a request to have a running clock at the beginning of the third or fourth quarters.
I think that's a good stipulation.
As
I like it.
the kick goes into the end zone. If a team, and again, it's 37 points right now. If a team is trailing by 40 points or more, a running clock shall be used at the start of the third or fourth quarters. That's a mandatory thing. The clock shall run out except during timeouts, following scores, injuries, and changes of possession. The clock continues to run regardless of the score differential from that point on.
Well,
and I think we're on our way to seeing
I think it's a good rule because, you know, for one, we knew this. The Hurricanes are clearly outmatched on the field, and they're suffering a lot of injuries on top of that.
That is the key.
That's the mercy element of this. That's right. Don't need unnecessary injuries because, you know, we're prolonging games because that's the rule. We can modify the rules to protect these players.
3:42 to go. There's a handoff, and not much doing. Again, we will get you number 12 and who he is here momentarily. Jonathan Green, the ball carrier.
So, Marcus, going back to that touchdown run we just saw by number 20, Samaj Robinson, we were both talking about purpose in that very moment, and at the same time, we said, speaking of purpose, I love watching players, especially at the high school level, play through the whistle. That young man carried a bunch of Hurricanes for about 25 yards, I think.
You just saw Mad Maxaraj helping us out, helping JP out. He's been working with us for a couple of weeks on these football games. Mad Maxaraj, good young man right there. Happy to have you. There's Kevin Libby,
the Liberator.
He's a good guy.
Moi?
He's a good
me?
man. Yeah, me.
No.
Yes, you.
Stop
and
it.
Is.
Oh, stop.
And there's Jess and Jeremiah.
What a beauty. What a
leader.
Prize.
You got to give Jess and Jeremiah a ton of credit for putting up with us clowns.
He's a real Picasso, isn't
he? Jessa is one of a kind. She and her husband, Tony, two of the best.
Tony V.
Whale Branch 14, Woodland 7. And as I said last week, and I'll say it a bunch too, Maria Soden very much the same way. She has to put up with all of us crazy guys. There's a pass incomplete. We couldn't do it without Jessa, Maria. Couldn't do it without everybody.
Oh dear, we got another injury.
Oh boy.
No, we certainly could not. They're like wives, you know. They basically we're just more kids for them to take care of.
That's right.
And they do a really commanding job.
We've got another timeout. 4th and 5 coming up after this injury timeout on WHHI.
Power just cut out. What are you gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. It's not just a generator. It's a power move.
Be prepared for rolling blackouts, grid instability, and power outages this hurricane season with the Home Standby Generator.
It's electric.
Done right now.
The Loco Media Network is the place to keep up with local sports news across the South Carolina Lowcountry and subscribe to all your favorite shows. From the Loco Sports Lowdown and Loco Pigskin Live to the Loco Hoops Report and USCB All Access. Plus new shows like Red's Barbershop and Under the Bus, featuring hilarious banter on the biggest stories in sports. Find them all on the Loco Media YouTube channel. Go Loco!
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Number 12 walking off on his own power for Hardeeville, and sorry we don't have a name for him, but that young man got in for a few plays and made some things happen, but unfortunately injured. 4th and 5 coming up with 1:52 to go in the first half. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Larry Jacomont, Jeremy Pope, and the rest of our WHHI sports crew with you on WHHI-TV. It's the Summit Services High School Bowl Series Game of the Week, the Cross County Bowl between the Hilton Head Seahawks, who come in 1-0 at home, and Hardeeville 1-2 on the season, and 0-1 on the road, and Hardeeville will kick it away. Hilton Head comes in 2-1 on the year. Both teams averaging around the same amount of points, 20 and 30, just reversed, as that kick's going to be down at the 48-yard line. Hardeeville was averaging 20.
There's Joe Keith. What are you up to there, Joe? What are you doing?
He's up top.
He looks like he's behaving a little bit.
Yeah, you got to with that camera in his face. Great to have Joe with us.
Well, Marcus, we were talking about the mercy rule there with the clock. You know, it looks like BJ Payne might be calling off the dogs a little bit too. You know, this is a chance for, you know, a head coach to get some other players some playing time and some experience. I think we'll see a lot of that in the second half.
I agree. There's Maria Soden. As here's a run. And there goes Robinson.
Boy, he just doesn't like falling on the ground, does he?
Right. Let's hear from Selectric.
I lost my place here, partner. Oh, Selectric, there they are. Be prepared for power outages this hurricane season with a Generac generator from Selectric. Call 843-812-9215 today.
And how about Sequence Ballroom?
I got that one for you. Sequence Ballroom, an affordable, elegant, and customizable venue for your wedding, reception, or special event.
Here's Wiedemann, and he's stormed down by the Hurricanes. 55.5 seconds to go in the first half. As you take a look at the replay, a reminder, we've got the Beaufort County TV halftime report, our thoughts, and then footage of senior night the rest of the way here at Hilton Head. 48 seconds to go. Ranjetsky throwing it deep, right side, and it is tipped and incomplete.
Wow.
It'll be 2nd and 10, as that was intended for Caden Stewart, the senior wide receiver defensive back, and that would have been a heck of a catch. He tipped it, then tipped it again, and fell incomplete.
Stewart going for the circus catch. I mean, he's already made one incredible catch tonight. I like that combo. Those two are clearly battery mates on the same page. Ranajetsky knows where he's going to be, able to put it on the right on the button. That was good defense there by the young man from Hardeeville.
We just got a message from the boss. John Burns says hello, and that we're doing a great job. He enjoys watching us on WHHI-TV. John, thanks so much for all the support. We appreciate you. We talk about who we could do this with or without. We can't do it without anybody. We literally can't do this without John Burns because he's the CEO.
Well, leadership is everything, and John Byrne, Wayne Morris, Jessa Jeremiah.
You
know, those are some of the best leaders because they're just fine human beings.
There's a deep ball, and the only question is he in bounds?
I think that's the right call.
Incomplete. And I want to add a couple of names to that list. I do voiceovers certainly for WHHI, so certainly I work with Dave a bunch and John and Wayne as you take a look at the replay here. I want to give some kudos to a former, as that wasn't complete, there you take a look, he was clearly out of bounds, a former Hilton Head Seahawk football player, John Height at WCCP. There's the lovely Samantha Wolf.
Sam I am.
She is one of a kind. Love you, sweetheart. And I've been working with John for a few years. He's terrific. And then Chelsea over at WEZV, I've been doing voiceovers for her for a while, too, as you take a look at Robinson. And they are all great and part of the Burn Acquisition Company and Burn Media. Thank you all. Certainly Zach Washburn, who does a lot of digital for Burn as well.
Well, to be truly great at anything, you got to be surrounded by great people. You know, that's why I've always loved the concept of sports. The ideology of sports is it's everybody working together for something that's bigger than ourselves.
And it's a common
and that's what
goal.
WHHI does.
Yes, indeed. 8 seconds left. I think that's a good way to end the first half as a field goal is going to be kicked by Hilton.
Oh, my, with plenty of room.
Good. Put that down, and that'll end the first half. Our score at the end of a half, 52-12 in favor of Hilton Head. That was a 32-yarder. We've got the BCTV halftime report, including senior night coverage, next on WHHI-TV.
Did you know that your brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s?
E-cigarettes negatively affect oxygen supply, endurance, and attention.
Marijuana affects reaction time, concentration, and decision making.
Alcohol harms endurance, judgment, and complex motor skills.
Pain medication and substance use leads to mental health disorders and addiction.
Fake pills and drugs may contain fentanyl, which is very lethal. It only takes 2 milligrams of fentanyl that can lead to death.
All of these substances negatively affect brain development and function. Make responsible choices.
Don't let your team down.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Welcome into the BCTV halftime report. Marcus Walsh and the quarterback from Furman University, Daniel Cort. First time saying that all year. We're back with you 52-12 in favor of Hilton Head over Hardeeville at the half. And partner, it looked for a while like Hardeeville was going to be able to stay in this game, make some plays, especially with their speed on special teams and whatnot, without Kamari Brown, which is a big factor. But it's been all Hilton Head ever since it was 28-12, and it looks like it's going to be an interesting second half, just for folks to stay healthy, unfortunately.
Yeah, not a huge surprise. 52 points, I wouldn't have expected that, but we did expect Hilton Head to be the clear favorite tonight.
Right.
You know, obviously when we found out just minutes before the game that Kamari Brown was not going to play, we knew that was really an issue. But Hilton Head is using this contest to really as a preparation for the big region schedule they have coming up. They've got some juggernauts they've got to face. They look good, really good on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
They look to me, at least from the eye test, as good as the team that went fairly deep into the playoffs last year.
Yes.
For Hardeeville, you know, obviously having Kamari Brown out is a big deal, but they're showing flashes of brilliance. They've got speed, they've got athletes. They're just building a program.
They're showing flashes of brilliance, and they're showing a lot of heart.
A lot of heart.
And that is what Arthur Gardner has talked about so much with this team.
And that's what we talked about last week. You know, this at high school level especially, it's not about wins and losses always. It's about
playing for something bigger than yourself, playing with heart. And speaking of Kamari Brown, I never have mentioned a young man's name as much as I have tonight. He's not in the game, but he's that important to this team. But what I'm most impressed with is I've watched him over there on the sidelines, lifting his teammates up, staying with them, talking to them, encouraging them. That's what a leader is, and we can all learn something from that example.
Key player to watch for both teams in the second half as we'll wind this one down, you would think, fairly quickly.
Well, my guess is B.J. Payne will probably call off some of the dogs and play some of his second-string players. But, Hilton Head really kind of goes as Ranajeski goes. But I think the difference really has been in the first half, in addition to their athletes, is that offense and defensive line. Yeah. They're strong on both sides. With Hardeeville, my hope is that they start running the clock. And I'm worried about injury, and I'm worried about the protection of the players. They just need to play with some heart and some discipline in the second half, and they're going to be fine.
Look out for Emiliano Santiago to do some things all over. He's been a quarterback. He's also been a wide receiver. He's been great and really quite a leader on this team, especially with Kamari Brown out.
Yeah, and he's got a pick six.
That's true, too.
That looks nice in the stat books for a quarterback.
We've seen a lot of speed. It's all Hilton Head right now at halftime, 52-12. We're going to give you the footage of the rest of senior night here at Hilton Head at the Nested Community Stadium, and then we'll have second half action shortly. This is the BCTV Halftime Report. When we come back, more of our senior night coverage here from Hilton Head. We'll be back right after this on WHHI-TV. Come on back, y'all.
After graduation, Evelyn plans to study chemical engineering in college. Make some noise for Evelyn Herman. I'd like to recognize members, senior members of the Navy Junior ROTC. Beginning with Miss Sophie Safe. Sophie's been sort of my mom and dad. She's a member of the National Junior ROTC, Navy Junior ROTC. For the last 2 years, her favorite thing about being in the Junior ROTC is to be a part of the drill team and being mentored by her instructors. After graduation, Sophie's going to attend Memorial College and major in media science. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Sophie Safe. Miss Savannah Jackson. Escorted by Coach Perry and Lieutenant Colonel Vega. Joining the Navy Junior ROTC program for the last few years, the favorite thing about being in the program, being able to be on staff and make memories with the unit. After graduation, Smith plans on enlisting in the Navy to be a hospital corps and work with the Marine Corps. Make some noise for Miss Savannah Jackson. Scored by her mom, her dad, her sister. She's been in the Navy Junior ROTC program for the last 2 years. Favorite part of it is being the Raider team commander, making memories with friends. After graduation, plans on being a firefighter in the Army and attending the University of South Carolina University. Make some noise for Rosa already. Mr. William Hyper. William is scored by his friend Beaufort cadet David Hernandez. He's been in the Navy Junior ROTC program for the last 3 years. Favorite part of that program, we have been able to teach the unit and become the Navy PO there. After graduation, he's going to the cybersecurity at the Citadel. Make some noise, William Hyper. Mariano Varela. Scored by his father. Mariano's been in the Navy favorite thing about being in the program is the friendships you made, to being a part of the program, and also being a part of the drill team and the Colorado. After graduation, Mariano plans on enlisting in the Marine Corps. Make some noise for Mariano. Finally, for the ROTC, Santiago Jimenez. Santi's being escorted by his mom and dad. Been a member of the team junior ROTC for 2 years. Favorite thing about being in the program, between the marksmanship team, between better than Onigiri. After graduation, Santi plans on enlisting as a mechanic in the Marine Corps. Make some noise for Santiago Jimenez. Now let's recognize our senior member of our Seahawks team, Athena Owen. Being sorted by her mom and two best friends. We never the dance team for 3 years. The favorite thing about being on the dance team is the friendship she's made and performing for her peers. After graduation, Athena plans to study food science at college. Make some noise for Athena Irwin. Now let's recognize the senior members of the cheerleading team. Beginning with Reagan Flowers. Reagan being served by mom and dad has been a member of varsity cheer for 2 years. The favorite thing about cheer is the competitions. Being with the team and cheering on the sideline with friends after graduation, Reagan plans to study business in college, hopes to continue cheering at the Hilton College. Ladies and gentlemen, about a cheer for Miss Reagan Flowers. George Michael on the Central, we've got Faith Morgan. Faith is being scored by Ron Campbell Morgan, Aaron Morgan, Charles, and Bill Green. The favorite thing about being on the team is dynamic football games while being on the sidelines with friends. After graduation, Faith plans on going to college, majoring in health science or majoring in musicality. The hope is becoming a physical therapist. Get out there, buddy. Make some noise for Miss Faith Morgan. Allison Mediana. Scored by her mom and sister. Allison been a member of cheer for 3 years. Favorite thing about cheer is the friendship she's made over the past years of cheering on the sidelines. After graduation, Allison last month with being in her stage year here at Hilton High School. The great thing about being on the cheer team is how all people making new friends. And after her stage year, when they return home to the Czech Republic, finish your 7th there. Make some noise for Lucy Parola. Last, but certainly not least, Miss Morgan DeVio. Morgan being sorted by your mom and friend here. Been a member of the varsity cheer competition and sideline team for the last 3 years. Her favorite thing about being on the cheer team is mom and friends on the way to competition, and to being on the sidelines in Friday football games. After graduation, Morgan plans to study either animal science or nursing or college. Make some noise for Morgan DeVio. And now, Seahawks Nation, get up and make some noise for your fall athletic members from the class of 2026.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
The third quarter, we will have 8-minute quarters here in the second half with a running clock. So it's going to should be relatively speedy, as the kick is going to be fielded at the 19-yard line and taken by Hardeeville to the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. Risher started the scoring with a 15-yard touchdown rush, and then Robinson with a 1-yard rushing touchdown to make it 14-0, and Lewis Gadsden with a 2-point conversion after the touchdown. And then the Seahawks came back with Javen Risher, an 8-yard rushing TD. Hardeeville had a pick 6 from Emiliano Santiago. Derek Renijetsky, a 25-yard pass to Jeremiah Walters for a touchdown. Lewis Gadsden, a 10-yard run that was a very good return. And then Robinson at it again, 36-yard rushing touchdown, extra point good in Bo Sexton with a 42-yard field goal to make it where it's at, 52-12. And a big play there by the Hilton Head defense as number 53 with the tackle of Jonathan Green.
Yeah, according to our referees and the coaches, Marcus, they made a really wise and responsible decision to make the second half 8 quarters and a running clock.
8 minutes and a running clock for the next 2 quarters.
8 minutes, that's right.
And a reminder, our halftime report was brought to you by BCTV. Visit BeaufortCounty.tv to watch local government and school board meetings live on cable and major streaming platforms. And that certainly was the right call for sure. 2nd down and 6. And there's a run to the outside. Huge run for Hardeeville. Take it to the house. They have a chance to. It's going to be a first down. Still on his feet. It's the Hardeeville running back.
Oh, he got in, I think.
And I think he did get in. That is number 3.
Yes, they're giving that touchdown. What a run by Jonathan Green.
Jonathan Green.
The junior running back, linebacker.
That's a big play for Jonathan Green, a touchdown from TCL. We are unwavering at TCL and at Giuseppe's Replay, the pizza and pasta house of Bluffton and Hilton Head, the home of the Big Unit Dog, Big Unit Challenge rather, and the official pizza and pasta house of Hilton Head for over 40 years.
And I just say, well done, Coach Gardner and staff and team. Just keep playing. Play until the last whistle, to the last second of the clock. You're showing a lot of heart tonight, Hardeeville Hurricanes. You got a bright future.
52-18, running clock. Here in the third quarter, we've got a timeout. Back with more next.
At iCryo Wellness and Fitness, we are dedicated to elevating your lifestyle through our diverse range of services. For people on the go, try one of our premium lifestyle services, which range from 3 to 30 minutes. Some include full body cryo, red light therapy, and infrared saunas. Our specialty services include vitamin shots and IV solutions, as well as medical weight loss treatments with injections. Prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee and Bluffton.
Hi, I'm Chip Welch with OC Welch Ford. This is your last chance to get a 2024 Ford Transit with up to $11,000 off MSRP or 0% financing for 60 months. Call or come see me today, only at OC Welch Ford.
Or, you got Reiser. He's got
We welcome you back. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Reminder, our national anthem sponsor was brought to you by Barbers of the Lowcountry, a great experience at your local neighborhood barber shop. Kevin Sevier of State Farm is there for all your home and auto insurance needs. Loco Sports celebrates the successes of our local teams and athletes in the Lowcountry. They're our pregame sponsor. As the kickoff, not doing much there. 3:45 to go. BCTV, our halftime sponsor. Barbers of the Lowcountry national anthem, as I said. Giuseppe's of Hilton Head and Bluffton instant replay. The Kevin Sevier of State Farm first down. Loco Sports for pregame. And our clock sponsor is Noble Mattress. Score a touchdown with a new mattress at Noble Mattress and more. We're undefeated. 3:17 to go, first down and 10. Trey Stout, number 12, in at quarterback for the Hurricanes. And here go the Seahawks. And ticketed for a couple is Hilton Head.
Jonathan Green playing hard on defense with the stop there.
Trey Stout as well in on the play.
Well, you know, Marcus, we did talk about that. The speed of Hardeeville was highly advertised coming into this game. We've seen it from Jamison. We've seen it from Green. We've seen it from Santiago. And we certainly know what Kamari Brown can do. So this team can hurt you with speed when they continue to build the confidence and get a little bit more culture in this program. They're going to be something to deal with.
2nd and 9. Here's a run on the outside. Hilton Head bursting for a big one down the sideline. And Kevin Sevier of State Farm first down. As that is number 19, Tyrone Hill.
As we were saying, you know, Coach Payne will use this opportunity to get some of his less experienced players in the game, get them some confidence, let them feel some game time speed. All that's crucial because you never know when you're going to need these guys with injuries that may come later in the season.
Inside 2 minutes, 52-18, Hilton Head with the lead. Going out of the shotgun and handing it off, and not much doing there. Again for number 44, good running there again for Lincoln Dowling. Reminder that Summit Services is our presenting sponsor. Summit Services, cooling, heating, electrical, and pools. Be sure to call Summit Services to receive 10% off your service call when mentioning WHHI-TV Sports. Sideline interview, here's Forrest.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Daniel. Here in our sideline interview segment with Principal Steve Shidrick here at Hilton Head Island High School. Principal Shidrick, it's been only weeks and maybe a month or so since Joe Mominier left us.
First week of July.
First week of July.
So it's, a little over 2 months, So it's been pretty recent. So, yeah.
How you guys been handling it?
Well, it's been an adjustment, because Joe did a lot. Joe has been the athletic director for the last 13 years, and, I really didn't have to look over his shoulder. I mean, everything was done, so we pretty much had to rebuild what we did. We had to learn everything he did all over again. You met Dr. Hunter. He's stepping up to be our interim athletic director this year, so he's learning on the job. We're relying on a lot of athletic directors to help us with that as well, but we're learning, and so far so good. So yeah.
Sounds like a great by-committee effort.
It is. It's a by-committee. We actually have Dr. Hunter and Dr. Williams, who is helping him out too, because Dr. Williams helped Joe out a lot too, so she's got some expertise. So just having the two of them, it's like Lewis and Clark of the athletic department. They're getting it done.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll have a little more with you in a couple of moments. Want to get back to the broadcast right now with Marcus and Daniel. All right, back to you both.
Thank you very much, Forrest. That's the end of 3, 52-18. More coming up as the fourth starts next. Cross County Bowl 2025, all Hilton Head tonight on WHHI-TV.
At iCryo Wellness and Fitness, we are dedicated to elevating your lifestyle through our diverse range of services. For people on the go, try one of our premium lifestyle services, which range from 3 to 30 minutes. Some include full body cryo, red light therapy, and infrared saunas. Our specialty services include vitamin shots and IV solutions, as well as medical weight loss treatments with injections. Prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee and Bluffton.
There's no debt about it. At Technical College of the Lowcountry, you can come and go without the weight of big college debt on your shoulders. On campus, on budget, you can earn a degree and get to work in no time. Our community within the community will help you get the job done from day one. A degree or certificate from TCL is a cost-saving college value and the real deal. Together we are unwavering.
We welcome you back. We start the fourth quarter, running clock of 8 minutes, 52-18. Hilton Head with the lead. And the running clock is underway at 2nd down and 7. Here is a handoff and not much doing there on the ground as big play.
Jonathan Green again.
Green with a big play. Let's go back to Forrest.
Picking up where we left off with Principal Shidrick talking about the late Joe Mominier, used to be the athletic director here. Principal Shidrick, there's a big movement here to make sure that Joe's name is not just in everyone's minds and hearts, but on a physical piece of where athletes are going to apply their trade here. Can you tell me more about this effort?
So lacrosse was Joe's passion, and when he first came, he came as a lacrosse coach, and reluctantly took over the athletic director job because he was asked by the principal. But so what we're doing is we want to honor him by naming the lacrosse field after him. So we're about 2/3 of the way through the process. The first one was the School Improvement Council, Hilton High School, and then we sent it to the Board of Education, our operations committee, and then it'll go to the full board soon. I think at the next board meeting. So that'll just, after they vote, it'll be a done deal. And we just have to have the ceremony in the spring.
Whose idea was it originally?
It was kind of everybody. You know, they wanted to honor him, and so we just felt that because lacrosse was his passion, let's do the field because he loved that field. He loved lacrosse. So that's why we're doing it. So everybody, all the coaches, the faculty, even board members even came to me about it. So it's kind of like a community thing.
Well, it's not often that you get a very communal, just yes, okay for everything. So that's very touching. That's very brilliant. Thank you, Principal Shidrick. Appreciate your time. I
appreciate it too. Thank you very much.
Yes, Marcus Daniel,
Go
back
Seahawks.
to you. Yeah, go see.
Forrest, thank you very much, sir. Reminder, our Media Day sponsor, USCB, more than you imagine. First down and goal, and Dahlin has been a big factor here lately, running the ball, catching the ball, doing it all. First down and goal. The snap goes to Dahlin again. He's turning into a bulldog, and he gets to the 5-yard line.
Love the interview there with our principal here at Hilton Head High School. Yeah, thank you for that. I love the heartfelt sentiment for Joe Monume and the naming of the lacrosse field in his honor. It's beautiful.
Absolutely awesome. 2nd and 6, 5:36 remaining in the ballgame. Let's hear from Sequence Ballroom.
Sequence, a ballroom, an affordable, elegant, and customizable venue for your wedding, reception, or special event.
Hilton Head takes it down to the 2 or so yard line. Tyrone Hill touching the ball again. As you take another look at a Giuseppe's replay, while you take a look at that, we'll have an MVP brought to you by Selectric.
Selectric, be prepared for power outages this hurricane season with a Generac generator from Selectric. Call 843-812-9215 today.
One more for you for the moment, partner, O.C. Welch Ford.
O.C. Welch. O.C. Welch Ford, go see O.C. on Highway 278 in Hardeeville for a great car buying experience.
Tyrone Hill rumbles into the end zone for another Seahawk touchdown. Courtesy of TCL, we are unwavering. We are TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry.
Ooh. You
4:30 to go.
Feeling mighty low tonight, partner?
I did on that one.
That's that good bass voice that Mary Green brags so much about.
A bunch do. Sexton on for the extra point. We want to thank Fat Babies for the grub tonight. The hot dogs were terrific. Extra point is through. 3:56 to go in the ballgame. 59-18. We've got a timeout. Back with more next.
Hi, I'm Jim Linero, managing partner of Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. Giuseppe's has been serving the Lowcountry for over 41 years, and I've been proud to be a part of this tradition since almost the beginning. Giuseppe's was created with one thing in mind: great food, but also giving back to a wonderful community that has supported us since day one. Whether you visit the original location here in Shelter Cove or our Bluffton location, you're always part of the Giuseppe's family.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
We welcome you back. We want to thank our sponsor for timeouts, Cort Lifestyle Pros. My partner Daniel and his wife Debbie head that fine group up, Cort Lifestyle Pros. Let them lead you home. They are terrific. Appreciate you guys, partner.
Thank you, partner. It means a lot to us. We love WHHI.
2 minutes, 25 seconds to go.
Debbie worked with WHHI for 8 years.
Yeah. She was there right when I got hired in 2013. As Hilton Head getting ready to kick the ball away, let us hear from our Wellness Report sponsor, iCryo.
iCryo. Prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee and Bluffton.
HHCA with a 49-22 lead over JP2. And scores from earlier, 24-7 Bluffton over Hampton County, 27-20 Goose Creek over Beaufort, 18-2 Colleton County over Stall. I'm going to be eating crow about that one. We're going to see Beaufort next week as they host Battery Creek in the Rebo Road Bowl on WHHI-TV. And Battery Creek looking for their first win of the season, and you know, we'll see what Battery Creek and Beaufort have. Both teams kind of struggling here at the gates. Injuries have been an issue. We've seen enough tonight, certainly. Injuries have been an issue so far in this early portion of the season. 1:12 to go.
Yeah, those are just the things that coaches always try to prepare for, but until it happens, you know, it's just difficult to build that into your game plan. It's just an unfortunate part of this game.
Exact flooring. We have the floor you were looking for. And let us hear from one more sponsor, DC Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth.
Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth, uniting the community to promote positive choices.
Well, it was definitely a positive choice to have this clock at 8 minutes of running clock of the second half. Positive choice to be out here and celebrate community and joy and sports, especially just coming back from yesterday being the anniversary of 9/11. And we are 27 seconds away from wrapping this one up.
And just remember, to all our listeners out there, there's only one real defense against the weapon of mass destruction, which is hate, and that's love. So let's just keep loving each other and accepting each other.
Hashtag become an official today to do that. Deep ball, it is caught!
What a great way to end the game.
What a great catch and a great way to end it. 59-18 your final score. We've got the MVP and the post-game report coming up. Take a look at this replay as we head to break shortly. What a way to end the ball game. Again, 59-18 in favor of Hilton Head. They win it tonight. Much more coming up on the wrap-up show next on WHHI Sports TV in the Cross County Bowl 2025.
Today we're here at No Bull Mattress. Shannon, tell us a little bit about the concept.
So No Bull Mattress, we're locally owned and operated, and all of our mattresses are manufactured in the United States. And that's how we save you 55 to 80% off without sacrificing quality or comfort. Come see for yourself. Mention as you saw us on TV for an extra special bonus. Now offering long-distance white glove delivery. Shop local, save money, and get a great night's sleep at No Bull Mattress.
Sequence Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Sequence Ballroom will be sure to please.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Welcome into the Postgame Show here at the Cross County Bowl on WHHI-TV. Marcus Walsh, Daniel Cort, Samaje Robinson, and Coach BJ Payne with you. Coach, obviously a big win, 59-18 over Hardeeville. Talk about what you saw out of your guys here tonight in a game that you were able to really get a lot figured out, especially with the way the second half worked out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, we made some improvement in some areas. We got some areas we got to improve on. Never going to be okay with giving up a kickoff return. Never going to be okay with a pick six. Those are some things we got to clean up. We got some younger guys in the game at the end. And, we give up the long touchdown run where, we get misaligned and fly up the field and then, tackle error. And, it's things that we got to continue to work on and get better on. And, we got to keep improving. We're never satisfied, set the standard and be the standard and, control the controllables. And we got to get better in certain areas. But there were signs of improvement tonight and some things we did. And that's all we can do is just get better one play and one game at a time.
Talk about Samaje. He had a great night here tonight.
Great job. So happy for him to be able to win this award. And, he's persevered. He's been through it, the ringer a little bit the last couple of years and dinged up and is finally getting his chance to shine. And, he's taken full advantage of it. And so very, very happy and proud of them.
And with that, let's go to Daniel. He's got Samaje.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here with number 20, Samaje Brown, the senior running back.
Robinson.
What did I say?
Brown.
I'm sorry, Samaje Robinson. You'd think I'd have that by now because you are our MVP for a reason. We could have scored 58 points. We could have given this award to a lot of players. You have a lot of stars on the team who played great tonight. But you summed up what a BJ team is really all about with that run. The never give up, the never say die, the drive the legs through the whistle and carry them all the way into the end zone. Talk to me about that play.
Honestly, what was going through my head, I was just thinking, you just got to keep going and get in that end zone. And that's what happened.
And that's what you did. Again, sometimes it's just about, with young players, it's just about playing through the whistle. And you proved why that's so important and why that's what coaches work on all the time is never quitting until the last whistle in the last second. What are you looking for as the season progresses, as you go into region play?
We just got to keep playing. Just got to keep playing hard as a team and, keep winning.
Well, as Coach said, you're the model and the symbol of perseverance. Well done, young man. I'm honored to give you the MVP tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
A big night for Hilton Head on senior night. A big win, 59-18 over the Hardeeville Hurricanes. We will see you next week for the Rebo Road Bowl between Battery Creek and Beaufort in Beaufort. For now, for Daniel Cort, the rest of our WHHI-TV crew, I'm Marcus Walsh. This has been the Cross County Bowl 2025. Again, the final tonight, 59-18. Hilton Head a winner over Hardeeville. Until next week in Beaufort. So long, everybody, and have a great night.